So have you heard? Yep, I'm going back again. So hello, family, friends, and Notre Dame Nation. I am so excited. Can you believe that 4 weeks from today, 4 weeks from today, we will be checking into camp. 4 weeks from tomorrow, we will be cranked up and in the midst of things. So first of all, I want to thank you for the love, the support, your prayers that you've been giving me. Been working really hard. Me personally, I've dropped about 15 pounds, and I'm at a weight that I haven't been at in years. At 65, I need that lightness so I can fly faster, right? Run faster, jump higher. Not so sure if that's going to work. So anyway, I've had a lot of questions, a lot of new campers that are going to reach out, and I thought I would just do this 4 weeks out, answer some questions. So first thing I'm going to tell you is, to all the new people, do not overthink it and don't be nervous. I will tell you that I went into this thing last year. It kind of hit me the day we were loading up on that bus. Man, I was doing this thing, traveled, 600 or so miles from South Carolina to South Bend, and I was all by my lonesome. I knew nobody. But we soon find out that we're just this big, happy Notre Dame family, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. So just enjoy the moment. I know that everybody kind of went crazy when we received that 150, 160 page catalog in terms of things that they recommend to eat and get in shape and all that. Well, I think it's a little too late for that. I like to think that maybe what they actually give the actual football players, right? So I would kind of put that to the side. And this is just Mike's recommendation, just my recommendation and based on my experience from last year. And keep in mind, I'm 65, okay? So I think as of right now, first thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you invite your family and your friends. For me, what made camp last year was having my kids there, my daughter, my son, having my wife there, and having my sister there. Camp would have never been the same if they wouldn't have been there. To have that support and hear them cheering for me when I'm out on that field, that was a dream come true. And I can't say enough about that. So make sure your loved ones are there. I think you'll really, really appreciate that. In terms of getting in shape, got to look at it this way. What positions are you going to play? Are you going to be a running back, defensive back? Are you going to be a wide receiver? I would be doing some cardio. I'd be doing a little bit of running because you're going to be running in those slots. Defensive linemen, you're going to be blocking. You're either going to be taking on blocks or you're going to be blocking because it's live blocking. So cardio at this point would be really, really good for you to do. In addition, I would highly, highly recommend you work everything from the waist down, meaning pretty much stretch. I will tell you that when I got to camp last year, all I heard, and I really didn't understand what they were talking about, but it's make it to the game. Make it to the game. What the hell are you talking about? Make it to the game. And I will tell you, we're all men. We're all competitive. The testosterone is flying off the chart. At my age, it's kind of in the lower part of the tank. but we all want to compete and we all want to look good in front of everybody, right? Well, this is what they meant. You want to go 70, 80%. You do not want to go to you do not want to be at 100% and try to impress all these people, because it doesn't matter. If you go 100%, the odds are you're going to pull something. In that game, we saw a lot of grown men with ice bags on their hammies, on their calves, or on their groins. And I will tell you that In that very last practice, they warned everybody. And I don't know how I did it, but I happened to tweak my calf. And it scared the living daylights out of me because it hurt like hell. And then in the game, I mean, like in the very beginning of the game, I tweaked my hammy and then I pulled my groin. And I had some of the most beautiful bruises I've ever seen on my body. And I had them because of my age. I guess I must have had them for a month and a half. So you want to stretch those areas because they're going to get a workout that they're not used to. So stretch, 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 and get some cardio in so you don't get too gassed. Okay? Practices aren't that bad, but you want to let it all out in the game. And I think I'll just leave it at that because I could talk all day about this. In addition, the only other thing that I would do is make sure you get yourself some Sharpies and get you something that you want people to sign. Me, I went to the bookstore and I got me a Notre Dame football. It's one of these kind and had everybody sign it on the white. So this is last year's, and I carried this everywhere I went, literally everywhere I went. And I had, like I said, some Sharpies. Every Tom, Dick, or Harry that meant somebody to me, I had them sign it. So that will be a nice keepsake for you to have when you get back home. I think there was one other thing. I guess that's pretty much it. In terms of anything else for you newbies, I'm just going to warn you up front. Make sure you know the alma mater and the fight song. If I can, below this, I will leave you maybe a video with the lyrics and all that. But it's pretty appropriate that you know those two songs, okay? I will just leave it at that. And I'm excited. Someone said, where is your buddy at? Because they remembered last year. Oh, and speaking of last year, I think if you put My Journey Notre Dame Fantasy Football Camp, Mike Drosieko, 2022. I documented everything last year, so if you want to get some additional information on how things went for me last year, I'm starting where I left off with the episodes. So I did my announcement about a month or so ago, and then I'm going to continue on and probably not do as many videos, but just do them as I feel like I need to. So here's my little buddy. My grandsons have done a little number on him. They're Clemson fans, so I think they purposely kind of beat up on him a little bit. But let's see if he's got it. Yeah, he's got a little bit. So I will see you in 4 weeks. Go Irish!